Well, this doesn't feel awkward at all. Before you ask, yes, this is a mic. Anyway, welcome to the first episode of Road to Sub 2 Skewb Average. And let me explain a little more. So this is sort of my log or documentation of my journey that I have committed to for cubing. And of course it's going to be for Skewb since it's been my favorite event since I even started cubing. And it's going to be a lot harder than I initially thought. So I will be learning as much as I can for Skewb and drilling everything, constant practice, all of that to try and achieve a sub 2 official Skewb average of 5. Now I know that's an absolutely crazy milestone because there's only a handful of people in the entire world that have that right now, but I guarantee you by the time I get a sub 2 average, it will be a more normal thing at the very top of the Skewb. So yeah, this is going to be absolutely insane. I'm going to have to learn a lot more algorithms than I'm used to. I'm very much not accustomed to learning big alg sets or drilling algs, so it's going to be brand new for me even though I've been cubing for this long. Just learning big sets more. Not only that, but I've already started to work on one looking, and it is something else for sure. I have it's almost like alg sets where there's so many cases to learn, and I mean the best way to classify them is as cases, so it's going to be a lot. My current PR is a 270 average that I got at Virginia Championships, and I was really happy with it, but I know that I can go a lot lower. As you can see, I'm repping the NAC 2022 merch, and NAC 2024 is coming up soon, which I am very, very excited for in a little over a month, I believe. And that is going to be my first rounds of Skewb that I will be fully prepared for since Virginia Championships. I know it's not going to be the most entertaining series to watch, that's for sure, but in these update videos, I guess I could call them, I'm going to be including unofficial averages, official averages, sort of marking my progress, not only for myself, but for any viewer who is looking to improve on Skewb. I hope this is a okay guide. It's almost like a walkthrough solve, but instead of a walkthrough solve, I'm walking through my entire progression to go from high to mid 2 averages to sub 2 averages. So it's going to be very fun. As of recording this video, I am 99th in the world for average, and I'm 99% sure I'm going to be losing my top 100 status this weekend. And I think that was the main motivator for me to get up and get back at it for learning Skewb stuff, because while I was incredibly overjoyed to get sub 3 official averages, now that I have 4, I think I'm comfortable to push for more. And my last 3 official Skewb rounds being all sub 3 is very motivating. Not only that, but I'm sure as most of you know, I live in the state of Virginia, which means that I got some Zane Kanani here and I got some Michael Nielsen here, and I'm hoping to join them for being competitive in Skewb. As you all know, Zane has several sub 2 averages, and Michael has been on pace for a sub 2 average before. And at the end of the day, they're my friends. They're the people that I like hanging out with at competitions and talking to. And so I want to join them in making Virginia one of the best states for Skewb. So at North American Championships, like I talked about earlier, I really want to go for a 2.4 average, 2.4x average. I would be overjoyed with a 2.5x average as well. Just some sort of improvement that is large enough for me to feel good about all the practice that I'm going to be putting in the next month for the competition. Not only NAC is coming up, but MAC, Mid-Atlantic Championships, is going to be later this year, and I'm going to have a lot more time in preparation for that competition. Obviously not going to win it, not by a long shot, but I hope to make the podium there and make nationals at North American Championships. It's my only goals for both of those competitions at the moment. Actually, NAC I do want to do some stuff in other events, but that will be in a mains and goals video a little more down the line. But for Skewb at NAC, North American Championships, I want to get a 2.4x average and make finals, because I have made every major finals in North America since 2019 for Skewb, and I want to keep that streak going. I've been very proud of that streak, and I've also just barely had it, just barely squeaked into some of those finals. So I'm really looking forward to it. But I'm going to shift back to more into what I want to do with this series. So I really just want to, like I said earlier, log my progression and show some tips and tricks that I've learned as well throughout my weeks in between updates. Of course, this is not going to be the normal video that comes out from now on. I'm at the moment only planning to upload one of these maybe once a month, maybe even less, just because I know I want to put out content that's for everyone and not just for people that enjoy Skewb. I'll even be linking my resources that I've used and found in the descriptions and be shouting out a bunch of people that have helped me. So far, I've run into so many helpful people in the Skewbers Discord, and I'd really recommend that as a place to start for anyone who's looking to improve at Skewb at all. They are very helpful for people of any speed. The smartest Skewbers in the world are there. And I also want to give a shout out to Zane Kanani because he's already been helping me get started with one looking in NS, and I've sent him averages to look over, and it's been a whole lot of fun. And thank you so much to him. And I hope we can bring Virginia on top. And yeah, I think the last thing that this will do for me, that I hope that this will do for me, is keep me cubing and keep me on my channel, because I had a really hard time with that my first year of college. Things are a lot smoother now, a lot more planned for how I can record and cube in general in my dorm space and such. So I'm going to try my best to keep up with that, and I hope this series is a big motivator for me to keep learning and keep improving even while I'm in school. One more thing is that I think a lot of people, even on the YouTube space, have these sort of progressions and grinds that they go through, but they don't make it as public as I think some people would like to see. And I know for me specifically, there are some YouTubers out there that I can see like, wow, they're getting really fast at that event. I wonder how they did that. It's just sometimes fun and interesting to see, and it's always nice to learn more in the community. So I hope I can inspire maybe just one or even two of you to go out there and do the same for yourself and for your channel. And that's about it for episode 1. I've been learning some things, but I don't feel I have enough to share with you in the actual episode, and I want to just lay this as a groundwork for future ones. So I will be showing off algorithms and finger tricks and such that I've learned in the next episode, which I will probably do in about 3 weeks, 4 weeks time. We'll see. I will not have a video or live stream out next week, and I will also put a community post about that because I am going away to family in Maine. So I will be back the week after though with more content. Thank you all for watching, and wish me luck on this road.